Welcome back to Cactus Course Plays Super Mario 64. My name's Kevandre.
My name is Bowie.
And last time we did a bunch of stuff. We went to Jolly Roger Bay and then we started this stage and we didn't finish it. And we're going to do that now. So let's go finish off Lost Fortress, fam.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
So this is the one that I was talking about last time where it doesn't really give you much to go on aside from the name of the actual thing.
Okay.
Didn't I tell you before? Why is it not saving my stuff?
Because it hates you.
I don't know why it does this. Garbage. Hey. Oh, yeah. I just forgot how to play the game. That's right. Okay. Don't worry. So, before I was talking about the shoot towards the blue or whatever, where it was that one.
Yeah. That's right.
But this time, it's a jape. Because you get in the cannon, and you would have no idea what the fuck to do. But you blow those things up.
Uh-huh. Tricky.
And apparently you hurt yourself like crazy when you do it.
Yeah. Well, you just face planted a fucking wall, so...
True. And I'm almost dead. But there is luckily some coins, so I'm good.
Nice. So, I've got some trivia, and this isn't anything particular that I found. I haven't done some super deep research or anything. There's no insider knowledge. I just looked up some trivia quizzes and shit. Of just Mario and a little bit of, like, Mario 64 in particular.
Oh, yeah?
Right? So I figured I would share some of that, get a little bit of side trivia going on.
Shit, son.
So, like, one of the things is that in the very, very, very early Donkey Kong merchandise, Mario was actually depicted as a bit older and bolder.
Yeah, when he's Jumpman, he's a carpenter back then.
Yeah. And he was kind of bald, and he looks creepy as shit looking, actually. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We already got the 100 coin star, so we're good here.
Oh, groovy.
So, we can just move on. Sorry, we'll get back to that trivia in just a second. I think we've done all of these now. I don't think that we can do the Boo one yet. Let's see. Oh, we can. Well, fuck Bowser.
Yeah. Alright, so what's the deal with this?
There's Boos.
Yes. I see that there are Boos. But
Ba
Boo...
ba 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 ba.
But who's Boo? Boo who?
Yeah. Anyway, continue with that. This is actually a stage. It's dope.
Japan apparently got a version of Excite Bike, which is an old game that old fucks like me know how to play, that starred Mario. So sort of like really early Mario Kart kind of thing, but it was Mario Excite Bike, which is awesome.
I agree. You want to see my first ever jump scare as a kid?
Yeah. It's the piano, isn't it?
Oh! Yes, it's the piano.
Nice.
Everyone's scared of that fucking piano.
It's just a piano.
He's a spooky motherfucker. You don't expect it in a Mario game, though. That's the thing. I'm getting bonked by David.
Oh, the bonks!
Which is rude. Ghosts don't die.
Sure they do.
Can you get out of here alive? Probably. Come at me, bro. There's another gentleman. He needs to come out. There he is. Bitch!
Nice.
Ghosts don't die, blah blah blah. So yeah, this first one is just getting Big Boo out here in this bitch.
Okay.
So you gotta kill all the smaller Boos first. Ghosts don't die, yeah. I am Lord.
I am Ghost. Yeah.
I'm gonna fall. Fucking fall. I always do on this bridge. Oh! I survived.
This one's kind of obvious, and I know in the background of my knowledge I knew it, but Mario and Luigi aren't just brothers, they're actually twins.
They're twins, yeah. If you think about Yoshi's Island, they have to be twins.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Boo's out. Let's go kick his ass. Or I'm gonna fall down here instead. Fucking hell. Jump out, Mario. Fool. There we go.
And some of these things that I'm skipping through, so it's just like, oh, he was once considered for, like, Sega All-Star Racing, and it's like, yeah.
Yo, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'd also like to see Sonic and Mario Kart.
Let me think. Oh, apparently Nintendo trademarked it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I have heard that. They're trying to stop people from saying that.
Huh.
But it's not going to work out. So many people who don't even care about gaming say that.
Yeah.
That it don't matter. Time to beat this guy up.
Apparently Nintendo at one point canceled a Mario volleyball game. So you know when they were doing all the like Mario Strikers and like soccer games and all that stuff? Apparently there's still a demo out there somewhere of a Mario volleyball game that got canceled.
Yes, and it was half wrestling.
That's just weird.
Yeah, very strange. It was like deemed too violent though that they canceled it. Because it was volleyball and wrestling.
Really?
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, in a world where Smash Bros exists, I don't know why that would be too violent, but you know, whatever.
Nice.
But yeah.
Let me think.
And that was made by the guys who made Strikers.
And Punch Out.
And Punch Out, apparently.
Yeah.
That's weird.
See? Trivia thing. Yeah.
Oh, Punch Out Wii?
I don't know.
Or the OG Punch
It just
Out?
says Punch Out.
Let's pickle. Well, it's time to go downstairs now. Into the merry-go-round. I'm gonna fuck up this eye first.
It was just sitting there being all eye.
He was just sitting there being all eye.
Yeah.
You know, aye, Captain. Hey, humorous jokes.
Bowser's original name wasn't actually really Bowser. It was King Koopa.
That's still his name in Japan.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope stuff.
Now it's Bowser, King of Koopas.
That too. But that's why in the Super Mario movie with Bob Hoskins and shit,
Yeah.
he's just Koopa.
Nice.
Fucking these booze up. Bobby also fucking the booze up.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying, sir?
Yes.
I'm implying that you are in fact drinking alcohol,
Which I am.
which is not unusual for you on this channel.
It is not. It's the only way I can come over my crippling anxiety to get around doing this channel.
Everyone loves crippling anxiety.
Yeah, it's great.
It's my favorite.
People still occasionally invite me out to stuff like, hey, you want to go to this concert? We're doing a set. And I'm like, fuck no. There is not enough booze on the planet to get me in a room with that many people.
Yeah. Speaking of rooms full of people, tomorrow we're going to a con.
Yeah. It's going to be tough.
Sacramento Gamers Expo. Got to hang out with Loxton and Arlo. Not you know, to be on a panel with them. No.
Well, we say tomorrow, but by the time this comes out, it'll have been this past weekend.
Yeah,
right?
quite some time ago.
Yeah.
But sorry, what was this one? Secret of the Haunted Books. My favorite kind of book. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll probably put something up on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff tonight saying, hey, come see us tomorrow if you're one of the fans.
Yeah, I don't think that that's going to happen.
Look, we can tweet at Arlo and be like, we're coming to go see you. We remember last year.
Loxton knows. Which is exciting times.
Just tweet at Arlo like, I'm just holding you in my arms. It's been a year.
If we can, we'll try to get a picture with them.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I hope so. And then that'll be our claim to fame. Be like, look what powerful friends we have.
Yes.
Yes.
They're powerful.
Yeah. OP friends.
Look, let's not pretend like this is anything more than a whole bunch of nerds who happen to have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Just like us. Just because they can overcome their anxiety to do it well doesn't mean that they're powerful.
Fuck.
Oh. What the hell are you trying to do?
I'm getting
Man,
fucked
you
up
are
by
getting
books.
fucked up.
I'm trying to do top, right, left, and it's just like,
You got fucked up. That was great.
shut your mouth. This is the best kind of library.
Yeah, I can't say much because Sonic Adventures 2 Episode 2 is about to come out, and yeah.
That would have come out last week.
Would it have come out last week?
Yeah.
I'm bad at dates. Anyways.
I'm the one who does all the editing and scheduling and all that, so don't ever trust him to say things.
Yeah, don't trust me with words. So yeah,
He's just the pretty one.
Wow, that's a pretty low bar there, man.
Well, if my hair was short, he'd be the pretty one.
That's true. You do have glorious hair.
8 red coins. I need to really pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing.
No, fuck you.
Oh,
Anyways,
shit.
the new Super Mario Brothers Wii, I lost words there, originally had a chicken power-up.
Yes, I have heard of that too. And then they replace it with the penguin one.
Yes, which is kind of nice.
I like the penguin one, though new Super Mario games are not my jam.
I can understand that.
I was never a big fan of the side-scrolling ones, aside from World, really.
Nice. Cranky Kong is the original Donkey Kong.
Yes, he is, but there is confusion,
right,
in regards to if he is the current day's Donkey Kong's father or grandfather. It seems to go back and forth, because in DK64, Cranky says, "My useless, good-for-nothing son," but in terms of actual canon, it's like his grandson, and Donkey Kong Jr. is current Donkey Kong's father. But there's confusion with that shit.
Yeah, because keeping the timeline straight over like 50 years is hard.
True.
The Super Mario Galaxy boss, Major Burrows, is voiced by the game's director.
Koizumi? Doesn't say.
Apparently, recently we had the pleasure of meeting Koichi Hayashida,
Oh.
one of the lead designers on the recent 3D Mario titles, including the Galaxy games and 3D Land.
Shit.
He revealed that players might even recognize his voice as he supplied the vocals for Galaxy boss Major Burrows.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I'm missing a red coin.
This one isn't so much trivia anymore because it's been, blasted all over the internet and doing pixel comparison and all that stuff. But back when we were all kids and we were jumping around as Mario, we thought he was busting up bricks with his head. That's not true. His fist is actually like 1 pixel above it, and he's punching him.
Yeah, you can super see it. That's actually kind of what I always thought it was. And that's not confirmation bias either.
No.
Fuck you, boo. I fuck you, boo. I fuck you too. Know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah. Apparently, Princess Peach's dress has changed over time as a trivia thing. Like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Why not?
What an exciting time to be alive.
Right? I like where she gets her hammer from. Throwback to old animes and all that stuff. It's just camera space! Boom!
Yeah. She gets her hammer? Mm-hmm. Where does she get her hammer?
She gets a hammer. She just, pulls it out of thin fucking air.
Peach does?
Yeah. Or, from under her dress or whatever. Just boom! Hammer.
When does she use a hammer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me show you some artwork with her with the giant fucking hammer.
Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen her with a hammer.
Right?
Big Boo's balcony. Got it.
So anyways, small little shout out to that stuff. For those of you who aren't familiar with, the old school anime and all that stuff and some of the tropes, where stuff like the guy would see a beautiful girl and all of a sudden just boom, nosebleed. That's like an old Japanese thing. It's an old trope. I'm trying to think of an American equivalent, but I can't.
They start stuttering over their words.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. But, one of the older tropes is like how American, whenever they're shooting a gun, they never have to reload.
Unless it's convenient to the plot.
Unless it's convenient to the plot.
Or it specifically makes them badass, like in Zombieland.
Or John Wick.
Or John Wick.
Right? To where he's beating the shit out of the dude, and then he goes full turn. He's like, fuck, alright, you stay there. And he's reloading while he's got, his foot on the dude, and then he just shoots him again. It's great. Love that scene. But over there, a lot of the times it'd be like they'd have this cutesy kind of female character, and whenever she'd want to, hit somebody, she would just pull this giant fucking hammer out of nowhere and beat the shit out of them with it. It was great.
Like Ramona.
Yes.
Out of her bag.
Yes, exactly like that. That is also an ode to that old thing. You see this a lot. The main one that I know of is Ranma half. They do that all the time in Ranma half, and it's great. Or Ranma 1/2, but come on, we're American, it's half.
I don't have the invisible cap. I can't do that one yet. So we're gonna go fuck up Bowser.
Hey, fuck up Bowser.
It's time to die, Bowser.
But a lot of people started asking, hey, where did they pull that from? It wasn't anywhere, and the creators just started. They pulled it out of hammer space. It's a space just for your hammers.
Yeah. Same.
Great. All right.
I can get in this door with 8 stars. I have 35.
Yeah.
Okay. Time to fuck him up in the gangster style. That blew my mind when I was a kid, by the way. The transforming portrait.
Nice.
Because it's Peach when you walk in and it transforms into Bowser. I'm like, holy shit! Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry.
Right? You gotta do the voices, dude. That's like the one thing our channel does.
Keep not doing that with this game. I'm so sorry.
He gets mad at me if I like go a bit too fast. No, we don't get quite the soundbite intro thing that we need to, or whatever. But then it's like, well, our channel does voices.
I don't get mad at you for shit.
Yeah, huh? Anyways, like our channel does the voices, so what I'm gonna do? Skip all that shit.
Yeah. This game is not known for its like lines. I guess I could get the red coins, but I'm gonna wait until I have the.
Oh shit! See?
I'm gonna wait until I have the death. Okay.
See, now you died. That's what happens.
Fine, I'll do the fucking voice. Fuck you.
Thank you. I like the voices. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You stepped right into my trap just as I knew you would. I warn you, Frank. Watch your step.
Don't call me friend, buddy.
Not your friend, fam.
Don't call me fam, guy.
Fam guy?
Yeah.
That sounds dangerously close to something else.
Aha, but it's not copyrighted.
Fuck!
Haha, you die again.
See, if I had a metal cap, it'd be easier. Because I wouldn't be, like, so timed on it. But I'm not doing that again. Alright. Yahoo! Alright. Purple. Grab. Alright. Now, purple again. Come on, asshole.
So timed on it. Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how you get that one, everybody.
Yeah. Duh. You dingus egg. Shoutouts to the best magic card.
Dingus egg?
Yeah. I said dingus and I say egg a lot, and then Cassie gave me a dingus egg card. I'm like, well, that fucking... It's crazy.
Yeah, that's great.
It's in my backpack.
That's pretty awesome.
It's in my backpack since I was going to college, so...
Nice.
It's just been hanging out in there for a while.
This one, I didn't realize it was trivia, but okay. At the end of like the Super Mario Bros, the original one where you get like the end of the castle and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and then you jump on the glowing orange thing and the bridge collapses.
Yeah.
Apparently a lot of people thought that was like some kind of switch or something.
It's an axe.
It's clearly an axe.
It's very obviously an axe, but I have seen people be confused by that. I'm like, how are you confused?
right. He cuts the bridge, and so he cuts the rope holding up the bridge, and it falls.
Some people.
So there you go. If you didn't know that, it's an axe. It's a double-headed axe or double-bitted axe.
By the way, you can get 100 coins in this level, but you will not get a star for it.
Huh.
I specifically went out of my way to grind the 100 coins because it's hard. Like, you have to just keep waiting for stuff to spawn and shit. But, I just wanted to see, and it didn't work out. So I was like, okay, whatever. Alright.
Let's see. Then they did a thing saying, hey, all these characters are voiced by Charles Martinet, who we've done a shout out to and all that stuff.
Yes,
So-
and met.
Right? He's a great dude. Super, super nice.
Very much so.
Let's see. I didn't know this one. Donkey Kong was originally a Popeye game.
Yes, I did know that. And then the deal went through, but they didn't want to miss it. They also made it out of an old arcade cabinet that didn't work out or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what that was called.
Which is weird. So, you know, weirdness.
But, you know, Miyamoto, genius, etc.
Interesting.
Oh!
I did not know this. And when I hear this, I'm instantly thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Kid 10, 15 years ago.
That is a poor choice, man.
Hey, it's what all my friends were
Oh,
into,
okay.
so it's... Nobody was out over there playing Magic or Pokemon anymore. It was just like, nah, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know, I remember. It was
Right.
a terrible time for everyone.
You know what's really a terrible time for everybody?
When you play on PlayStation.
The 70s. Anyways.
I mean, I guess.
Goombas are actually called Karibos. That's their Japanese name.
Yeah, it's like chestnut, something like that.
Yeah. I think of that, and there's a very popular Yu-Gi-Oh character called Kuribo.
Tough luck, Mario. Princess Toadstool isn't here. Ho ho ho. Go ahead, just try to grab me by the tail. You'll never be able to swing me around. A wimp like you won't throw me out of here. Never! Ha!
Thanks for telling me exactly what to do, fam. And luckily for me, I don't have N64 ridged ass stick.
Yeah.
So long, gay bastard. Oh shit, he didn't say it. Dick.
But in Mario 3, you could actually get the little boot that they sort of wore, and it was called Kuribo's boot, and it confused a lot of people. And it's like, yeah, that's just the actual Japanese name. Kuribo's shoe. My bad, it was called Kuribo's shoe. I lied.
Grr! I was a bit careless. This is not as I had planned, but I still hold the power of the stars, and I still have Peach. You'll get no more stars from me. I'm not finished with you yet, but I'll let you go for now. You'll pay for this later.
Later, player. Ow.
Yeah, you alright?
I'm making up for laughing at your absent voice.
Haha, see?
Here we go. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be like undermining all of your trivia by knowing it already.
No, it's fine, it's great.
I expand upon it. I watch a lot of Did You Know Gaming.
In Mario Golf, Luigi does sign language for lesbian.
I did not know that.
Yep. Probably without intending to, Mario Golf taught many a word of American Sign Language. After sinking a birdie, Luigi will make a little L with his thumb and forefinger in striking a pose. It turns out that an ASL, that specific pose and that finger combination, means lesbian. And they've said, look, we're just relaying this without comment. It just is.
Nice. I am very glad that Luigi has come out as a lesbian. That makes a lot of sense with Daisy.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's Toad over there. I think we're going to run into the little bunny.
Little bunny. I like bunny.
What's up, fam?
Hi, little bunny.
Got him. Usually he's a bitch.
Yeah! Unhand me, brute! I'm late, so late. I must make haste. The shiny thing? Mine! It's mine! Finders, keepers, losers. Late, late, late! Ouch! Take it then! A gift from Bowser it was.
It's Yoda.
Now let me be! I have a date! I cannot be late for tea!
True.
I like that bunny.
There's quite a bit more bunnies in the DS version,
Nice.
but they're kind of stupid. Wow, another power star. Mario gains more courage from the power of the castle. You bet.
In Super Mario Brothers, the grass and clouds are the same sprite, just different colors.
You know what? That blew my mind when I first found that out.
Right? And I've seen that in a couple of videos a lot. But
Yeah.
when you look at it, you can go, no fucking way. And then you look at it, you're like, oh shit.
Makes a lot of sense. Whoa! Fuck. Let's go get that invisible cap, fam. Then we can go finish up the Boo's big haunt.
Yes.
Dick. There we go. Shit! I missed the first part. You'll disappear when you put on the Vanish Cap, so you'll be able to elude enemies and walk through many things. Try it out. I'm very bad at getting the red coins on this part. Nope, nope, nope. Stay, stay. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! That's a different 90s era platformer.
Alright, so Gino from Super Mario RPG,
Isn't it Gino?
sure, whatever,
Okay.
has appeared in one other game.
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Okay, so fuck you. I'm doing the trivia here. Alright, so the characters of Super Mario RPG have a rabid fan base, but due to some legal red tape, all the characters created specifically for that game have never appeared elsewhere, with that one exception. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Because it was developed by some of the Mario RPG crew, and they managed to get around it because it's actually hosted by a doll that Gino once inhabited, so they could get away with saying, oh, it's just the doll.
Right.
So it gets a little bit weird there. But yeah, pretty cool.
Fuck! Oh. And then also he was a costume for Mies in Smash 4 DLC.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Very nice.
It's very exciting. But people were mad because they're like, he should just be in it. If Cloud's going to be in the game, just put Geno in the game. So many people want Geno to be playable in Smash Bros. Like since the early Brawl days. And since I skipped this last time, welcome to the Vanish Cap Switch course. All of the blue blocks you find will become solid once you step on the cap switch.
Nice.
And then I already did that part.
This one I knew somewhere in the back of my head, but in some of the games where you get like a little wing and it has like a little red P on it.
Yeah, the P balloon.
Yeah, it stands for Paratrooper.
Does it?
Yep, the P stands for Paratrooper.
That makes sense. So, I already fucked this up, so I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, hey, this one applies specifically to us.
Oh shit.
Japan.
Cactus core.
Yeah. Japan got a version of Super Mario 64 that actually used the Rumble Pack.
Oh, really?
Yep. Though it's hard to guess anymore, in 1996, Nintendo was still releasing games months or even years earlier in Japan than in the US. One of the upsides for the US is our versions would sometimes be tweaked, fixing bugs. That happened with Mario 64, and Nintendo eventually re-released the game in Japan with those changed from one final update. They used the newly released Rumble Pack. So we never got ours. So it came out over there. We got it, and we fixed some bugs in it. And then Japan re-released it with those bug fixes, and also the Rumble Pack feature that had just come out.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Came out with Star Fox. No! Shit. This fucking camera is your biggest opponent in this game.
Nice.
Fuck! Get up there, Mario, you fucking Italian.
Alright, so Tatanga, how do you pronounce his name? The final boss of Super Mario Land makes one other appearance.
Super Mario Land. I don't know that one.
In Super Mario Land 2.
Oh, okay.
So, usually it's like Bowser and Mario. Because they're always going at each other or whatever. But there have been a few other lead villains in Mario games, so like Wart and Wario. But strangest of all is probably the purple alien Tatanga, who kidnapped Princess Daisy in the Game Boy launch title Super Mario Land. After that, he sank into obscurity, though he did appear one last time as the boss of the space stages in Super Mario Land 2. And he hasn't been seen since.
I never played the first Super Mario Land. I mean, I never played the second Super Mario Land, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I know a lot more about the second Super Mario Land, because that's the one with Wario. It's the first game that had Wario in it. It's pretty exciting.
Okay, this is... I just want to read the title of this, and it's making me laugh so hard that...
I haven't heard you laugh at all.
I'm trying really hard to restrain it till I say it. Boo was based on a developer's wife.
Oh, you know what? I've heard that before. Oh, man. I love that.
Oh, man. That poor developer. He's dead. Okay, so let me read this. First appearing in Super Mario Bros. 3, Boos have become an indispensable enemy in the Mario series. Monster's origins come from an incident in co-designer Takeshi Tezuka's life, according to an interview with Miyamoto. He said Mr. Tezuka got an idea about putting his wife in the game. His wife is very quiet normally, but one day she exploded, maddened by all the time he spent at work. In the game, there's now a character who shrinks from Mario's look at it, but Mario turns away. It will grow large and menacing.
I mean, it checks out, right?
Nice.
Oh, it's funny. Oh, I should be grabbing the 100 coin star too. Let me do that before, and then I'll finish it with that one. Alright.
Apparently there was already a Super Mario 4.
Super Mario 4?
4. In Japan, at least. And
Oh.
It gets a bit weird.
Okay, yeah, because I... Oh, go ahead. I
When
know.
Super Mario World hit stores in Japan, the game was subtitled Super Mario Bros. 4, probably to prevent any confusion, and so that way people knew what kind of game they were getting.
Right.
Strangely enough, in America, Yoshi's Island was also known as Super Mario World 2, but that wasn't included in the Japanese title.
Yeah.
So keep adding subtitles and shit gets confusing.
Yes. It's interesting just because, I mean, you know the whole Doki Doki Panic thing too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the original Super Mario Bros. 2 was too difficult for Western audiences, so they just changed Doki Doki Panic to be all easy and shit.
Yeah.
Well, to be all Mario characters. I wouldn't say that game's easy either. It's way up there. I don't know where it is. No, whatever, fuck it. I can just use the staircase. But yeah, and so Lost Levels is basically Mario 2, but then Super Mario 2 is Super Mario USA in Japan, which is also a fine name. It's just very interesting backstories, and it's amazing how these things just kind of happen. Mostly just by strange choices or whatever, but hey, it's history. Know what I'm saying, fam?
Yeah.
Wahoo.
This one's kind of neat. Alright, so the Super Mario Bros. 2 boss was Wart.
Wart, yep.
Like the giant toad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, he appears in another game.
Link's Awakening.
Yep, which is great.
And he's not even a villain in that game, he's just kind of there.
Right?
But you know what's interesting is that I love a lot of the references between those two games, because they're both dreams. Spoiler alert for Link's Awakening and Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah.
But it
Spoiler alert
doesn't really
now.
matter. They, you know, at the end of the day, neither of them actually happened. It was all a dream. They used to read Word Up magazine, etc. You know what I'm saying? But so I always liked the idea of combining those things together, and in my usual fashion, I made a Smash Bros. Stage. Unusually, and so it was basically like a cut in half with like a divide of space-time between the two that has elements from both Link's Awakening and Super Mario Bros. 2 in it, which I thought was really dope. And I wish that they would do more crossover things like that.
Nice.
I need to get more coins.
Alright, so now I'm on a little trivia thing for specifically Mario 64.
Fine choice.
Alright, so one of the biggest mysteries surrounding this game is that of an inscription on the star statue in the castle courtyard.
L is real.
2041. Yep. No one apparently still knows what this means.
Nope.
Yeah, that's weird.
People thought it meant that you could play as Luigi in this game, but you can't.
The sound for the Boo's cackle was the sound effect used for Bowser's laugh sped up.
Yeah, it's like sped up real quick. It's like
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting.
but when you play the sound at normal speed, it's a group of people laughing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They always do that with Boo too. Like sometimes it's Wario's laugh, and they just speed it the fuck up.
Yeah, it's really cool how you can get some really cool effects just by speeding up and slowing down stuff.
I appreciate that a bit.
There's this
a lot.
thing. I don't know how to find it and maybe do a shout out to it about how a dude did a speed up of a speed up of a speed up to where it's the whole song in like 16 seconds or something like that. And then he multiplied that and did speed up versions with different time controls until it's the whole song being composed by many portions of that song that are super sped up.
Yeah.
It was really fucking weird. But it's neat.
Fuck you.
With sales of 11 million units, it was the best-selling Nintendo 64 game and the best-selling 5th generation console game ever.
Wasn't it a pack-in?
Nope, apparently not. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, they say that Wii Sports is the best-selling Wii game, and it was a pack-in. I think that Mario 64 was a pack-in, wasn't it?
Maybe. I don't know. Fuck you.
Oh.
Look, I'm just reading the trivia, okay?
I'm just saying.
Alright, get your own trivia.
I have it. I know it all. I think it's a pack-in. I'm not sure.
Was voted as the most important video game ever by Electronic Gaming Magazine, January 2005.
Ever? I mean, look, it's...
January 2005, okay?
Sure. I'm not going to say it's not an incredibly important video game.
Right? But I feel like Pong or Tetris especially.
Or even the first one.
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros. Is probably a more important game.
I'd probably put Tetris up there.
Donkey Kong, actually, probably.
Ooh, yeah.
Tetris is important too, but
Or Space Invaders.
Space Invaders.
The first game to include difficulty increase.
Mario just left the star behind because it's turning around in a circle. That's funny. Okay, let's go get our star now.
Okay.
Oh, that was fucking great. Lots of very important games. In terms of my life, this is probably the most important game that has ever happened.
Oh, for me, it was Final Fantasy 1. Anyways,
That too.
when the game was still new and popular, rumors persisted that Luigi and Wario were in the game. These rumors have long been proven false, although those characters did appear in the later port Super Mario 64 DS. Now, here's the thing. Many have gone on to falsely state that the rumor included Waluigi, but that character didn't even exist when the game was
Yeah,
released.
he was made for Mario Tennis. The rumor about Waluigi actually comes with Super Mario 64 DS, because there's like a little random black block on the main screen that looked like it might hold a hat in it, and people thought that that might be for Waluigi.
Nice.
And I remember because I saw it and I was like, oh, I totally see what they're saying. So it's interesting stuff.
Nice. After collecting every star in the castle, Bowser will say a different message upon his defeat in the sky.
Yeah, he wants to watch the credits or something.
Oh, okay.
Dick, I... Yay!
A sequel was apparently planned
Yeah, for the DD.
for the disc drive.
Yeah. But the disc drive did so bad.
Yeah. And apparently a demo was actually created, but never shown. And what we do know is that Luigi would have been a playable character, and that multiplayer would have also been a feature.
I'd like to know how that would work. I'm not against the idea, but we'll see. But rather than starting a new painting, I think that we're probably going to go ahead and just call it here
Okay.
for this episode, because we finished up Boo's Haunt as well as the Invisible Cap stuff and Womp's Fortress in the very beginning. So let's go ahead and call it here. As for shoutouts, I'm going to go ahead and start. So I did a shout out to this guy during our Minish Cap playthrough.
Okay.
But he has such an impact on Mario as well as Zelda that I need to do it again. And that man's name is Koji Kondo, who is the composer for basically all the Mario stuff. Like this song, Koji Kondo. You know, the do-do-do-do-do-do, Koji Kondo. That kind of shit. That dude's a fucking genius. Changed the world with his music. Changed my world forever in my heart. I love him.
It's no small thing to get a double shout out from us. I mean, that's
Yeah.
holy shit level stuff right there.
It's crazy. So, yeah, Koji Kondo, you are just amazing. How about you, sir?
Alright, so this one's a bit of a story. Speaking of past shoutouts,
Yeah.
before we did a shout out to Cracked
Yeah.
and Cracked.com and all that stuff, because I've been a fan of them for a very long time. And you get to know a lot of the different people who write the columns, who do their YouTube stuff, like with the after hours and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to really like them and appreciate the humor, and it becomes a great thing.
Yeah, the whole site's identity was based off of these people, right?
Recently, earlier this week, so this might have been like a couple of weeks ago from the time this aired, we started getting in news feeds where they were posting like, hey, so I'm out of a job now, anybody need a comedy writer or whatever, editor, person, just let me know. We were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cracked laid off most of its staff, including just about everybody you see on YouTube, all the people that you would recognize.
Everybody who matters,
Yeah.
aside from David Wong.
And even then, David Wong is doing a lot of his own stuff now, so he's not...
Yeah.
But pretty much everybody like in their LA office who was really involved with it, made it what it was, built it up, made it good, they're gone now.
All the after hours guys. Soren, Bowie, fucking Michael Swaim, Daniel O'Brien, Katie Willert, and
Yeah.
then also just a bunch of other people, Cody Johnson, people like that. All gone.
Right? So I'm taking back that shout out.
Yeah, we're taking back our shout out to Cracked. Fuck Cracked.
Right?
Cracked can go fuck itself right in the fucking face.
I can't take down the episode, and we're not gonna like do a re-upload with that edited or something like that. We're just gonna retroactively retcon this shit.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? Fuck you, Cracked. You were a good thing, and you just ruined it. But to all the people that were let go and left, all the people that made all those memories, especially the Cracked After Hours crew. I mean,
That's
those
the
guys
best part.
especially. Holy shit, do I love those guys. And girl.
Yeah.
The shoutouts to all you. I hope you find amazing work. I hope I get to follow you as you go on to bigger and better things. And I hope, that everybody feels the same way.
Yeah.
Fuck Cracked Out for doing that.
That was some real bullshit.
Right, it wasn't like a whole big revamping or anything. There was no announcement.
They
It's
just want to do freelance writers. I think that they want to save money, but at the expense of all of their personality.
Right? But
It's not fun.
There wasn't build up to it. There was no, hey, we're closing our LA offices over the next year or something like that. Or
Right.
hey, we're going freelance. There's no announcement on anything.
They didn't even get to release the finished version of After Hours. They recorded a finale, but they said that they didn't think that they were ever going to actually be able to release it. So,
It's bullshit. Yeah.
yeah.
We just found it out on Twitter. It's like, boom, all gone.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, Cracked.
Yep. But we love you, previous writers of Cracked.
Yep.
So, alright, guys. We'll catch you next time in the best level in this game.
Sounds good, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.